All right. So here is Gregos. Gregos, you guys are basically passing. Your party's passing the. You're passing Waterdeep right now, actually, and you. This is the point to where
User joined your
uh,
channel.
the your group actually runs into the group coming out of Waterdeep. So if you guys want to role play that out, this should be pretty interesting. I got both my groups role playing with one another, guys.
What character is he playing?
That's pretty good. He looks to be a warrior type. He's in heavy armor, uh, large shield. He's got the symbol of Neverwinter, well, the old symbol of Neverwinter on his shield. There's a mage. There's a cleric. A halfling, a little halfling doing a backflip on his horse. So, and a bard playing an instrument. Yeah,
Alright.
Halfling.
I'm
the
looking
halfling.
at my wanted signs to see if I recognize anyone.
No, it.
Oh, I'm hiding my face.
Oh, that's fine, as long as I don't have to talk to the people. That's cool.
So
I'm Faye. I'm the mage.
Well, do you guys have anything of interest possibly for our party?
We're looking to possibly trade, see if you guys have anything that you're not attached to.
Yes.
Let me look through
Something
my
I'm
stuff.
aware of. Made pretty much full use of everything I've acquired so far.
you got a horn of blasting.
I know, and it's very useful.
Comes with a curse, though, doesn't it?
Well,
Sort of,
no,
kinda.
yeah, if you use it more than once, it has a 10% increase to explode.
Kind of
and
a cool
10
element
6
to
damage.
bring
And
both
then
my
each
games
time you use
together
it
and
after the first, it increases by
introduce
10%.
themselves. Because
The curse is
my
too
Saturday
easy,
night game, they
right?
are leaving Waterdeep, and my
Right. Just ask my
Thursday
party.
game left Neverwinter, and now they're passing
Yeah, that's
Waterdeep
sort of why I brought it
on
up.
their way to Daggerford. So it's kind of a cool little role play scenario. So
I have a potion of flying.
But no, there's nothing I can think of that anybody wishes to let go of. We lost our beer spider recently, and we're still pretty devastated about that.
That's true. Everything we got we didn't use, we sold.
Beer spider.
Yes, we came across a beer spider that had an endless supply of beer that regenerates in its body. It's pretty good.
And you lost it?
So
It was
someone
stolen.
we had a former party member come back to our I don't know what you call our apartment or whatever we had.
The
over in
hangout.
Moonstone Mask and Neverwinter.
Our
The
safe
hangout.
house.
Our safe house.
Doesn't
And,
sound very
took
safe.
all of our stuff.
No, it wasn't.
Well, he was in
I
our
blame
party,
Trixie.
so the people at yeah, Trixie over there at the Moonstone Mass, she didn't know that he was no longer in the party, so she let him come in and take all of our stuff.
Wow,
Wow.
Yeah, that's what we
We
said.
got most of it back. We did lose the beer spider.
it's still out there
On the
somewhere.
lookout for that beer spider. That sounds like an interesting thing to acquire.
It is.
Oh,
So
this
you
is
mentioned
great.
you were going down to fight a black dragon. Is that true?
Well, we went down and seen a black dragon. I'm not real sure we're going back to fight it anytime soon.
We will.
Yeah, eventually.
Good luck with
Yeah,
that. Good luck with that.
yeah, that's what I keep telling everybody, but no, they don't want to do it.
Well,
I like her.
What do you
I like
mean?
her answer.
I was trying to talk you out of going to look for him to begin with.
but speaking out of character here, you guys do know that his mate will probably be back, so there will probably be two dragons. And a
And some
wormling.
babies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, hey, yeah. Huh? You guys could
No, it's
combine
like we're
forces, because there's a shit ton of loot in there.
Well, I tell you what. If you guys are headed down for dragons, more than certainly shoot us and leave us a message back in Waterdeep. We're gonna be, I don't know, probably back this way in
I'll
in a
have
week.
2 parties,
I would be
10,
more than happy. to
12
go down
people
and
fighting
slay a
2
dragon
dragons.
if
Now
these other
that
guys
would
in
be
your group
awesome.
aren't interested in doing it.
That would be awesome.
Do you have a contact in Waterdeep?
I do. I am a bounty hunter out of Waterdeep, and if you leave a note there, I can certainly get back with you.
Okay.
I'm sure there might be a few others in our group who'd be interested in a dragon, although we did take down a rather large lizard. Certainly wasn't breathing anything at us, but he was about as big as a dragon.
Did he have asthma?
He just had very short arms.
Is it a T-Rex?
He was T-Rexing.
Out of character, yes, it looked like a T-Rex.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but it lasted a whole entire round.
Yes, one
Yeah,
round.
one round, maybe 2.
So that's pretty cool. Hopefully I'll be able to merge
If you
my
guys happen to
Saturday and
come across
Thursday
any
group
kind of
to
specific
fight a couple
barbarian
dragons.
who wants
That
to
would
be
be
black
pretty awesome
rogue,
encounter.
I don't know if they're male or
That would be an
female,
all-night fight, I
you
bet.
know,
That would be pretty
let me
nice.
know. I'm definitely looking out for that as well.
All right. Well, we should be pretty easy to locate. We've been trying to make a name for ourselves. We even gave our little group a name. We call ourselves the Neverwinter Knights, since we all are basically from the Neverwinter area.
Oh, we haven't done that yet.
Vase Minions.
Yeah, that didn't stick.
It didn't, unfortunately.
No. We tried to make it Gregos and the Low Rollers, but
Oh, nice. This is working out pretty good.
Well, that's interesting. Winter Nights. Is that your final answer, or have you guys still tossing those around?
no, I believe that's what the general consensus of what we wanted to call ourselves. And then it left Neverwinter last.
It's maybe Base Minions,
It's a
depending on
catchy
how
name.
it works out later.
So
No,
is
it'll
that how we
never be
should?
Vase Minions.
So is that how we should try to find you guys again? Is to look for Neverwinter Nights, or should we? Is there another
Correct.
name we should use?
Yeah, you could look for us in Neverwinter or Daggerford by that name.
They're pretty fond of us in Daggerford after we went to the swamp. Of course, they think we actually fought and killed a dragon, and we didn't tell them otherwise.
Yeah, they even have puppet plays after you guys, man. That was pretty nice of them.
So you guys pretended to fight a dragon?
No. It's just
No,
somehow
we
the
thought
rumor
we
got
killed
back
them.
to the
We
city.
just didn't say otherwise.
Right. They said we fought a dragon, and we didn't say, wait, no, we didn't.
They just kind of sulked it up a little bit, I think.
All they know is the dragon will not mess with them anymore.
That's correct. Now, we did encounter a dragon. So it's all perception. Semantics.
Yeah, we talked our way out of it.
I turn
Almost.
and look at Lormar and I say, "Didn't you kill a red dragon last week?"
Yeah, I think it was 2, possibly.
Right?
Yep.
One,
me
maybe
too.
2.
And his
We
giant
won.
crab minions who we feasted upon afterwards.
You
My
mean
shoes
that
are made of dragon.
that diseased, retarded red dragon? Yes, we know of them.
All right, guys.
All right.
I appreciate you guys stopping by. That was pretty cool.
All right,
was
good luck,
fun.
guys.
Thanks for letting me stop in and bug the shit out of you for a second. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us come over and talk to the other parties. It's cool to talk to another adventure party.
Yeah, man. Maybe you guys can work together and take out those dragons.
Maybe.
Yeah,
you
that
guys
sounds
have
like a
fun.
plan. There was large piles of gold.
Dude, there was a lot of loot. I know Gregos is calling that green suit of armor, though.
Well, yeah.
All right, y'all take it easy, man, and have fun.
Yep. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah.
User
Thanks, Vay.
disconnected from your channel.
Well, he didn't seem very interested in going to fight that dragon.
I wouldn't either.
The wizard was ready.
All right,
Yeah,
so
wizard doesn't take a face full of breath weapon attack.
I would like to know how that works out, because they're going to go down to Daggerford. I'm just kind of curious. They're going to go down to Daggerford, having supposedly already beat one, and then back away from fighting another one.
well,
That'll
see,
go over well.
see the word was around town that they were the dragon slayers because Thos is a male dragon in the Lizard Marsh. He's a black dragon, and he actually attacked Crom's Hold, which is on the outskirts of the Lizard Marsh between Daggerford and the marsh. Basically, what Crom's Hold is it's a stronghold, and you know, instead of the lizard men attacking Daggerford, they usually attack the Crom's Hold, and so the dragon Thos actually attacked the stronghold, stole an altar, and took it back to its lair. Well, the party actually found they lucked out, found the lair, and actually found the altar. What was inside the altar was gone, but the black dragon didn't have anything to do with that. Well, the party along the way found a dragon egg in the marsh that had been stolen from some half dwarf, half orcs. So they were called dwarks, and they actually found an egg. And Purus, the cleric, went over there to inspect the egg, and the damn egg hatched. And then now all of a sudden it thinks Purus is his mom because it was the first thing it saw when it popped out of that egg. So they're dragging around this, little baby dragon around the marsh, and then they find the dragon's lair. Fight through a couple layers, encounter the black dragon. They work out a deal with the black dragon to get the altar, which they did, and it was they basically they didn't fail the mission, but one of the party members that they had brought along from the hold actually disappeared, and then they never saw that person again, which was her name was Meechin, and yeah. So that's how it ended up, and then when they took the altar back to Crom's. They spent the night there at Crom's. Then they went back to Daggerford, and Baroness Wynn, not Baroness Wynn, but the Paladin Istival actually alerted them of the danger in Neverwinter with Mount Hote now exploding. Gregos is part of the guard, so obviously he left immediately to go to Neverwinter, and the party went with him because they all had ties there in Neverwinter. And basically they get back and all their shit's been stolen because there's no order or anything in Neverwinter anymore, so they had to track down their things, take out an ex-party member, and now they're back to Waterdeep, heading back to Daggerford to take care of all the other unsettled business that's going on down there. So
Cool. Well, we'll wave goodbye to them and hopefully hear from them in the future and keep headed down the road.
all right. You want to be a merc, huh, Ronan? That would be awesome, dude. All right, so we will say the first day you were able to get, you'll have no encounters that day. You're past the Ardeep. You actually make it to the junction of the Black Road, and now you're on the Black Road. The second day, you're able to get about halfway. No encounters, you're fine. You actually are able to stop, do a little bit of camping, have some food, get the horses some rest. Third morning, you're in Secomber. So I actually have a handout for you guys on Secomber. There's a little bit of information, so alright, so here it is. Did that pop-up come up for you guys?
Yeah.
Alright, well this is the map of Secomber, and you can actually see that I have general info all about the actual city, and I'm trying to do this with all of the cities all throughout Neverwinter. So anywhere you go, and throughout the Forgotten Realms, I will have lore ready for you. So we can, if you're going to the Star Mountains, I'll have lore for you. If if you're going to Loudwater or the Golden Fields, I'll have lore so where you can actually recall stories and lore checks and everything. So basically, that's how I'm going to do it now. So for Secomber, you know that it's basically just a relatively peaceful town, that that's nested on the Black Road. So you do know that you can stop here if you want, and it is a town of about 1,400 people. They have the actual town sits on 3 hills. Basically, it's run by a ranger, and the ranger is actually quite revered in this town. It's actually a bustling town, especially with the High Moor and the High Forest to the north and to the south, respectively. There's a lot of adventurers that actually stop in Secomber for the riches. So, hey, take it easy, Fearless. I'll see you later, man. I'll see you tomorrow if you're on.
Okay.
And so Secomber is actually growing, and it's expanding quite a bit. And that now they have a problem with gargoyles because the city's expanded so much. There's some ancient ruins that they've actually encroached on, and it seems like every night they're having problems, massive problems with gargoyles. So that's what you know of Secomber. I mean, you're welcome to stay. You're welcome to stay at Secomber. They have a tavern called the Seven Stringed Harp. They also have an inn called the Singing Sprite. Plus, they have the normal, smithies, all kinds of different things. If you need anything, you can find anything minor here. But as for weaponry and armor and all that stuff, it's such a small town. They really wouldn't have anything. But it's mostly just a haven for adventurers that are adventuring in the High Forest and High Moor. So.
Alright, I guess I'll turn to the party and ask, is this gargoyle problem anything we want to take a look at while we're here?
I think game should decide. We're going to Mountain Peak because of game.
True.
Well, we certainly don't want to pass up an opportunity to help folks in need on our way to our destination.
I'll make money.
You have a cart. You can fill the cart up, Gim.
What, with the villagers and take them all to the Great Big Mountains?
Right? You can fill it up with gargoyle statues, right?
So I think it would be within our interest to investigate and determine the type of, the type of time investment it would be to try to handle the situation.
Okay. Does that work with everybody else?
Yeah, that's fine. As long as Gim is okay with us delaying the trip. Yeah, I'm all for that.
And about
Alright,
these...
So,
Oh, sorry, I'm going to stop you real quick. And about these handouts, I have information for myself all the way down, so don't scroll. There's no section for GM-only notes on these pages. Hopefully they'll add something in later. So just, once you see a big bunch of white space under it, stop scrolling down. You don't have to scroll all the way down to the bottom because, that's basically for me, because I'm putting... different scenarios, quests, quest ideas, all kinds of different things. So, yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm sure you guys have already seen it. So just try not to do that. So I'll dock you minus 50 DKP if you do. All right, so you are in Secomber. You're able to. Stop. You actually go into the Seven Stringed Harp. You have a couple ales with some other adventurers. You start to talking, and you find out about all these gargoyle problems. So basically, what the information that you remembered about the town is actually true. So
I guess we want to talk to like the mayor or anything like that, so to see if there's any reward.
sure, Trasker will definitely talk to you. He's usually always around town, so you could see him. His name is Trasker Solarn, if I'm not mistaken. He's actually a ranger type. So
Alright, let's go talk to him.
Okay.
all right, we'll say that you on the map you can actually go to the Lord's Hall, knock right on the front door, poof, 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 and a servant answers the door and says, "Can he help you?"
Yes, we are here to speak to Trasker about your gargoyle problems.
Is Trasker expecting you, gentlemen?
I do not believe so.
Lady.
Yes. show
What
some
can I
respect,
tell
sir.
him? What is the business? What business are you looking for?
We're a bunch of badasses that want to kill gargoyles. That's
I love it.
that should.
We heard that there was a problem in the city, and we're offering our services as experienced adventurers to assist in the problem. If he is willing to entertain that, then we are willing to investigate the problem. If he'd rather it be handled by someone else, we're more than happy to continue on our journey.
One moment, please. She shuts the door, and she's gone for a couple minutes. And she opens up the door and she says, "Trasker can see you now." So she opens up the door and invites you in. And it's a rather really nice castle type of structure. It's a 2-story, and you're able to wade your way through this massive complex, and you make your way up the stairs, and he's actually sitting at a large table, and he asks you to come in and take a seat. And he says, my servant here has informed me that you are offering your services to help us eliminate some of these gargoyles that we're having problems with on a nightly basis.
Yes,
Yes.
that is correct. What can you tell us about your current gargoyle problem? Are there any specific patterns of attack or something?
Well, as of late, we really never had a problem until several months back. As you can see, Succumber is a growing town. We have lots of adventurers that are starting to plant roots here in Succumber, and we have been encroaching on sacred lands. There was an ancient mage ruin that we are starting to build on top of, and that is obviously awoken gargoyles and other creatures. And as for the attacks, it's sporadic. Some nights it happens, but it's usually always at night. We usually don't have. It's just peaceful during the day. And I'm getting older, and I'm just not the adventurer that I once was. But we could definitely use some help. The adventurers that do stop in, some go down, and some never come back up. But most of the actual visitors that we have are usually in and out, and they usually just head right to the moors or the high forest. But nobody really stops to actually lend us a hand. So I appreciate it, and you're more than welcome. I will give you the location. It is northeast of the town, and he pulls out a little map out of his pocket, and he tells you that at the very northern tip of the map there is an entrance to an old ruin. So he points it out on the map. So, but he gives you the location, and you're free to come and go. And if you need anything in town, if you need accommodations, please let me know, and I will set you up with something.
So, money.
Do what now? Oh, you need money? Oh, that I can't help you out with. But whatever you find is yours to keep.
Hmm.
I can promise you that. I don't want to cut for the information. I just want those damn gargoyles gone.
That's understandable, sir. We shall do our utmost to see what we can do about the problem.
All right. You might want to wait till night, because that's usually when they come out, if they come out.
Well, it won't be our first time killing gargoyles, so we'll see how
Ooh,
it goes.
experienced gargoyle killers. You should train my men, because they have a problem with them. I have a garrison of about 30 soldiers, and
Well, friends,
the numbers
you need
dwindle.
Magical weapons. Magical weapons are the key. Otherwise, you cannot hurt them.
We'll talk about that
Just-
later there, Ronan. We'll talk about that.
Alright, unless there's anything else we need to take care of, I think then you just kind of wait until nighttime approaches.
All right. Well, it's mid-afternoon, so you can see that the sun is going down a little bit. So you can. He actually set you up with a room, so you have accommodations at the inn. So and that's actually being taken care of. Actually, you're going to be staying at the Singing Sprite, so and Trasker said he will take care of it. So the accommodations are on him. So you actually make it out not having to pay for a room, which probably wouldn't amount to much anyway. So, but you have you have free room and board, so free meals. No drinks though. You have to pay for your own drinks. Damn it! I hear everybody's saying "damn it" now. All right, so the sun is starting to go down, and you have this system, these runes that you encroach on, and I'm going to actually.
I wanna also tell one of the guards to let us know if the gargoyles do come out.
Oh sure, you'll hear the alarms. So they have an alarm system that they ring bells if the gargoyles start to encroach the perimeters of Sacomber, then they usually do ring alarms, bells basically.
Right.
Alright, so I'm going to move you guys to the entrance of the catacomb. And I'm going to put all of your tokens on the map. Which is probably what I should have done a little while ago, but I was waiting to get some miniatures and stuff changed around, so. Alright. Alright, so the party is in this labyrinth type of structure. It is very dark. There is absolutely no light whatsoever, except for I will say that Lormar cast light on Gim's helmet, on the top of Gim's helmet. So you have a little bit of light right now. So Gim, you do have light.
Well, if the paladin's gonna be
Well, you can, you all can have light on you. So this is dynamic lighting. So you guys haven't been introduced to this yet. So not in my game anyway. So if you would all like light, which I suggested, then you can all have, just have Lormar cast it on you. And actually, if you want to
I
put,
can do it too.
okay. If you want to put your map up to 150%, then that will pretty much give you the best viewing of the map. And you can actually fit 2 wide, so you're able to. 3 wide won't work, especially with the dwarf in the front. So who all is going to have a light spell put on them?
Yeah, I was about to say, does that, I guess I'm asking random, if that, using a light spell, does that